Listen.
Yo.
All right, y'all, welcome back to PBZ TV. My name's James, this is
Tom.
And this is the show where we cover the culture, memes, games, movies, TV, sports, whatever the hell we want to talk about. That's what the show is. And today, we're going to be talking about, we're covering a lot of gaming today. Gaming is the topic, as it were. We're going to be talking about our favourite game franchises.
Yes, sir.
We're going to be talking about the news with the new Xbox Handheld, Xbox ROG Ally. So probably the handheld in general, so like the Switch 2, PlayStation Portal as it stands now.
Yeah.
A little bit about Xbox Game Pass as well, and then covering the headlines in the sports world. Shall we start there? Because Chelsea pulled off the impossible.
Yeah, we did. We world champions, baby. World
champions of this new league thing. Is it going to continue? Is it this one-off thing?
It's
like
every 4 years, so now we get...
So it's like a proper World Cup type thing?
Yeah, it's that same format where the World Cup
happens. So it's
happens
just World
every 4
Cup,
years.
but for teams?
Yeah, pretty much. And obviously it's the first iteration of a 32-man. There was an iteration before it. I've said this before, but like... It was just basically the winners of Europe versus the winners of America versus So like you got the random teams from everywhere.
Yeah,
there was like 8 of them. So this is like a full-on tournament they've done. It wasn't taken very seriously from outside, and you know.
I feel like the marketing wasn't that. You know, it's never going to have the marketing machine that like the World Cup or Olympics would.
No,
but maybe the next ones will.
But they pumped the money in it, and Chelsea just won 150 million euros for winning it. And I can tell you what, the teams in it were taking it very seriously for that very reason.
Yeah,
right?
because you could get a fucking massively good player for that.
Yeah,
you know?
in a world of PSR, which is basically like salary caps or like you know, like basically money spending, you can only spend as much. I think it's like 30% more than what you bring in as a company.
So you're allowed to spend the money you win without salary cap rules getting in the way.
Bro, now we have an extra bit of funding. We can just splash more cash.
Market value wise, 150 mil. What does that buy you in today's footy market?
Oh, mate, it depends though. Like, you could get the best striker in the league probably for that.
Mental.
Which is good, but that's only one player. But you could get like a good.
Where are your weaknesses at the moment as a team? Obviously, you just won, so you must be pretty strong. But like, if you were to rejig the squad for what you needed with that budget in mind, what's the play?
We need a goalkeeper. Like the goalkeeper we have just had the game of his life. He was incredible in the final. But like throughout the season,
crazy work.
Yeah, throughout the season he is
ruthless GM.
He's
but he could be a liability most of the time.
Oh yeah, he's just got a clanger in him, man. Like it's just you just know it's coming. It's just like he's just I don't know. It's just and even in that game we were 3-0 up cruising. There's one point where he just held the ball for a little bit long, nearly got tackled. Had to hold like the goal's there. He's just it's like business. It's like he's just gonna give it's just his nature. He's like he might as well just do it.
Does he just like zone out or something?
I don't know. Yeah, maybe it's like that a little bit. Like he's just too relaxed.
Ooh, butterfly.
Joe, you just got it. I was like,
Boss looking alien.
Nah, but yeah, man, we could use that money for sure, which we probably will. We bought so many players anyway, though. Like Chelsea are a bit sneaky. We basically sold our women's team to ourselves for like 200 million, so we can just use that cash.
Tax loopholes.
Honestly, our owner's it's a loophole genius. He came in as an American.
As soon as you say American,
he's an American owner. So like, Clear Lake, and there's a group of them, but like, there's 2 of them that are like the head of it. But they were like, give the players 9-year contracts. Everybody's like, that's crazy. Why are you giving players 9-year contracts? The most you ever get is like 5, and that's like top players. And like they're giving young people 9-year contracts, and they're like, what are you doing? What if he gets injured tomorrow? Then you've got 8 years of assets if can't even. It's like they're like, yeah, but we can spread the money out over 9 years. And
so it's worth the risk.
Buy more people.
Salary cap maneuvering.
Yeah, like the whole thing just broke the game, and everyone's like, you can't do. What the?
He just moneyballed football. Have you ever seen that movie?
Yeah, so good.
Such a good movie. Apparently, like later on in baseball, it's kind of ruined baseball a little bit. That's what a lot of people say. But a lot of people say that in most modern sports, like statistics have ruined it. Any old head in any sport will say that. Any old NBA podcast be like statistics and that.
Yeah.
The fact that the 3-point shot is considered a good shot, and anything 2 is considered a bad shot.
Yeah, it's like don't even take it 2 now.
Yeah,
like, it's just get it out to the 3.
I'd love to see a team completely break convention and go like real OG monsters in the paint, 2-point demons.
Yeah, but it wouldn't work now.
But I'm kind of convinced it would. If
I mean, it could.
If you insert, like, because it would just throw so many teams off. Because, like, I didn't realise back when MJ played, a zone defence was illegal.
Yeah.
I was like, what the fuck? What do you mean? So he only had to do man-to-man. No wonder he was the fucking best player of all time, bro. Who could keep up with MJ? But just in general, like, I think it would just be a culture shock to teams just taking shots on the outside. That you just had just the monsters.
Yeah, but the team would just start. The other team would just go, we're just going to keep shooting from the outside and we'll easily just catch you up.
It doesn't always win every night.
No, but it's because the other team's shooting threes and they're missing it.
Because the team that won, if you think about it, they're not the 3-point monsters that Golden State.
It's a mix. It's a balance.
Because Shea gets most of his points from inside the arc, drawing fouls.
Well, yeah, I'm just saying there's a balance to everything here, and
I'd kind of just like
if you go too far one way,
triangle offense and just see what would happen if you tried to run an OG method hard knock basketball amongst the Golden State type of things, because we've never seen the two clash head to head. Everyone's always tried to adapt to how they're playing and focus on the statistics, where one team, one revolutionary coach could come in and go, hey, fuck them nerds, bro. Let's kick some ass.
Yeah, but is it worth the experiment? Do you know what I mean?
Probably.
If you're going to get fired, like, 3 months in because you're, like, bottom of
Depends what team you are. Like, it could be something like the fucking Pelicans come out of nowhere.
Right, yeah. If
just
you've got,
with
like,
this
nothing to
hard knock
lose.
style of basketball.
But then you need the right players to fit the system and all that.
Let's go get some absolute thuggerinos from the fucking court outside, mate.
Just bring Rodman
Just
back
go to
in.
Rutgers and get the real gems out there just playing fucking prison ball. Fucking jokes.
Not even, just absolute, just crazy people.
From fucking ignorant people on the court. Just a whole 5-team of Meta World Peace. See if you win a chip. I bet you would.
Oh my God. I bet you wouldn't, because you'd all be like flagranted out. Like,
it wouldn't be shit scared, mate.
I don't even know. Like, there's a rule in football. If you get like down to 5 players, I think, red cards, the game's abandoned. So I don't know what the thing is of like basketball.
I don't know. I don't think it's ever been done.
Yeah, I don't know if it's ever been. I think it probably has been done in football, because that's the thing. I just know that because of FIFA. And when you go crazy and you're losing, you're like, red card, red card. And it's like, and you've lost. You're like, what? But yeah, man, we are world champions, and we get this badge on our shirt.
That's pretty sick.
It says world champions for 4 years.
Oh, yeah,
that's the next tournament's 4 years. So basically,
that's going to be like a new celebration of yours every time we're winning it.
No one can say anything.
Yeah.
As much as they don't think it was serious tournament or whatever. People want to be in it. They want to win it.
Yeah.
And now that we did, we can, like, whatever you say for the next 4 years, world champions, mate. Mm-hmm. World champions.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you could be holding on to that one.
World champions. 4 years. 4 years we got
4 damn years. 4 damn years. Trump gets to keep your trophy too.
Yeah, that was so crazy. I was literally watching it.
I like this gold thing. It's coming home with me. It's coming home with me.
Reece James like, did you see Cole Palmer?
So yeah, they used to say like, fuck is that?
Mate, he's just like,
he's not from Liverpool.
What's he doing? What's he doing? Is he leaving or what? Like, what is he doing? Like, right behind Trump, like.
I was waiting for one of them just to be like, oh, fuck off, mate.
To be fair, if I was there, I would have just like, if you're here, if you want to be a part of this, I'd be grabbing him like, do you know what I mean? Like jumping up and down with him, messing his hair up.
Yeah, fucking make the toupee fall off and shit. Yeah.
Nah, joking. You're getting shot.
Immediately CIA. It's just.
Let's just kill Cole Palmer.
Chops their holding fist up.
Cole Palmer's IQ is so funny that basically, like, when they shook hands, there was like a meme I saw. It was like, both these two men don't have a clue about who the other one is.
Facts. I think I saw the post-game interview. It's like, oh, no, I know who he is. I just didn't realise he was going to be there the whole time.
Yeah.
I was like, fair.
But the guy that runs, like, the FIFA owner... No, he's not the owner, obviously. He's the president of FIFA.
Yeah.
This is what they do normally. Like, someone brings over the trophy, they give it to the team, and they get out of the way because they can do the trophy lift. But yeah, he was just like, Trump, come on, like, he's sort of trying to, like,
just overstate it.
But he can't. He's the president of the United States, so he's there like, oh, I can't really like tell him too much what to do. But like, we got to get out of here now. And Trump's like, yeah, I'm gonna celebrate here. And even Reece James is like, are you staying then? And he's like, yeah, I'm celebrating with you guys. It's just like wow, the guy is just...
the whole thing was so funny. I mean, like, in Europe and the UK, it's basically universally hated, so it must have been a bit weird for it to be a final with two European teams, that's one British one, or they from Paris, right? And then you just got the American president robbing the trophy.
Yeah, because he can. But yeah, we beat them, and they're considered the best team in the world. at the moment.
Pretty mental how you said last episode that they just didn't lose the whole time.
They hadn't conceded a
lost
whole
to you
game.
3-0? 3-0?
3-0.
How the fuck did they even? Did they just have a terrible game, or were you guys just unreal?
They didn't have a great game, but we like went at them. Like we were like, we don't care. We're gonna play your own game.
Did they think you'd just be like intimidated by them?
Yeah.
And then you just went, I think you fucking you are, mate.
Yeah, we just went, we'll play your own game, mate, and just went at them and just absolutely cut them to pieces. And they were like, I don't know what's going on. I can't do anything.
Someone calling my mama.
Yeah, literally. So it was one of the best performances I've ever seen. And now people are thinking, now people are putting us in the title race for next year and stuff. So it's
is this like
elevated
a slightly different constructed squad from how it was in this season?
Yeah, we've gained some players. We signed a striker who was literally on holiday like 2 weeks before we got him in.
Sweet.
João Pedro, and he came in and he scored 3 goals and
nice.
been a massive part of it already.
Okay, so now that's why you're in the conversation. It wasn't like it was the same squad, but just pulled off a worldie. It was like actually there's been some changes.
We've been adding to it, over this tournament. We've been able to use those players in this tournament where we didn't have them in this season. So yeah, man. World Champs, baby!
World Champs, baby, let's go! And then from sports to gaming.
Yes, sir.
Let's talk about it. So we've got, in terms of news, I suppose there's quite a lot going on, to be fair. We've got Helldivers coming out on Xbox now, finally.
Wait, it wasn't on Xbox before that? I actually didn't know that.
Nah, this was the whole thing. It's a Sony exclusive, isn't it? It's made by Sony Studios. So that's why the whole time it's only ever been on PlayStation. I'm not sure if it was on PC. But it's finally coming to Xbox. Like fucking 2 years late, but it's still coming there. So that's pretty hype. I mean, Helldivers
cross-gen?
Probably, yeah.
I think everything is.
Right? You'd assume so, because the whole thing's like a massive battle against fucking tyranny for democracy. Propaganda works. Okay, let me tell you something. I was a full-blown fascist for about a month because of that game. I was so fucking freedom-pilled. So I was walking around IRL going like that, fucking saluting and shit. It was crazy. Helldivers was the time, and I do want to go back to so much stuff we haven't experimented on, but like I think maybe trying to play again when the Xbox players fall in would be pretty mad.
So they're brand new to the So
it's going to be a whole bunch of rookies.
Yeah,
and we have to train up as veterans. So that'd be pretty sick. And then other things like the Gears of War remaster is coming to all consoles, I think.
Really,
Gears
PlayStation?
1, yeah, PlayStation getting it. The era of exclusives for Xbox at least is over. They do not give a fuck anymore. I think Xbox is very much looking future path for when we are edging slowly closer to that. Like, you boot up your TV, if you have a controller, you could play any game of any time, just because of like how tech can be squeezed in. Like you see how small the PlayStation Slim or the Xbox One is now, right?
Yeah.
You could easily just see that being installed into a TV, like Sky Glass.
Yeah. I'm surprised they haven't done that yet.
Yeah.
Wait, well, I swear we said that last week actually, and we were like, don't steal that.
But like, yeah, that would be sick. Like, I would buy that.
Makes sense.
Because when you get older, convenience gaming is a fucking important thing. And I think Xbox is just going right. That's the direction. There's no point trying to outcompete Sony on their fucking incredible exclusives. God of War, Spider-Man, like these incredible single player story games. We can't outdo that. I think they've realised they've lost that war, and everyone stayed on PlayStation since PS4. That mass migration, like when they never changed over. And I think it was because there was a lot of errors.
Yeah, Xbox was like, hey, it's our turn.
In Xbox versus PS4, because Xbox had a lot of cool shit, but I think Kinect didn't work.
Nah.
Like the whole Kinect thing was just shit.
Mate, Kinect was just a newer version of iToy, and iToy was...
Yeah. And the tech wasn't there. The tech was not there. It was more expensive, I think, because of the whole Kinect angle.
Yeah.
And they wanted to do a multimedia console, but they were right, but too early.
I
think that's what it was. Like, you could come out with like everything that they were trying to do next year, and because it would work properly, that'd be hype. Because how good like smart speakers and everything's gotten now, it would actually be pretty fucking sick. Not gonna lie.
At the time, like, why would I want to put a streaming service on my Xbox? I've got a DVD player just right there.
It wasn't that long ago.
Yeah, I know,
I could put a VHS in,
Yeah. Why would I need... I've got my videotape.
But it was the same argument as like the consoles now, that consoles without disc trays are completely normal. Like, I bought the Xbox with no disc tray.
I've got it. I've got a disc tray. I don't think I've put one thing in it once.
Yeah, I haven't put a disc in my PlayStation for like 2 years.
I didn't know whether to go...
Yeah. You have to pray 3 times, put it in the sun's charge, and then pop it in.
I was like, what is this thing? I haven't seen one of these.
Can you imagine how old we're going to feel, when we bring remember the black zip cases you keep all the CDs in, and you're flipping through them. Like, I remember we used to have loads of bootleg 360 games in there that me and my dad used to burn. And my kids will never know what the fuck burning a disc is.
Yeah.
We don't ever have to put it in the one drive. That's your burning drive. And then that was the reading one. Oh, mate, what a time.
This is sort of going back. Someone mentioned this to me when I mentioned about our poster business, right? Is that when you went to someone's house in the 90s or the early 2000s, you'd go around and in their front living room, there would be like all of their DVDs. Yeah. Like every single
you'd
favorite.
have stacked out.
And their favorite things just there.
Yeah.
Culturally.
Yeah.
But now it's like, that's weird. You can't have your DVDs on show. Get them out and put them in a storage thing.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure maybe collectors still do, but like,
we're
at the point where like, remember we used to have them,
that was in
them
everybody's
fucking shiny
living room.
Disney things. Like, that's the only reason you never buy them.
But they were in everyone's living rooms. Like you'd go around and you'd be like, oh, what movies you got? What TV series you got? Like what games you got? Like it would be there.
Yeah.
And now it's just like, well, let's be honest, it's aesthetically quite messy and ugly looking nowadays. But
it depends on the aesthetic of your house. If you're a minimal type, then it's like, oh no way. But like some people are like super maximalist and they like to. But sometimes people have collectible rooms now.
Collectible rooms, I understand, because that's the way like it's laid out. But it's more, imagine you went around someone's house and they literally had in the corner, just on the floor, piled up all their like videos and like DVDs and stuff or games. You'd be a bit like, damn, what year am I in? But secretly though, you'd want to go over and just go, ooh.
Yeah.
But then that is basically what like Netflix is now and stuff, you know what I mean? You
walk in, the soundtrack from Tony Hawk Underground 3 is playing. Dude's got his hat on backwards. He's like, hey, what's up, bro?
Yeah.
And I'm just like, did I die? I've like come back to my ideal timeline. That freaked me the fuck out.
Baggy ass top.
Them's with it. See, I've realised I'm getting to old head status now. I truly am, and I'm like, I catch myself wanting to immediately criticise something that's new, and like having to go, what the fuck am I doing? I'm slowly morphing into my dad. Like, the hairline just goes, back in my day. And my dad ain't that bad, but it's just like I have to catch myself. I can't remember what it was the other day. I don't know what it was. This fucking Labubu's thing.
Oh,
you seen this? The Labubus and Monchichis.
Oh yeah.
And the stupid little fucking dangly collectibles.
I don't get
and
it.
There's me wanting to hate on it immediately, go nuts when I know damn well I had a Tamagotchi. It's just like, bro, different.
Yeah, you had a Tamagotchi when you were like 7.
Yeah, to be fair, grown ass adults are using them now, but like, it's still like, I'm just like, dude, it's a fucking doll. Calm the fuck down.
Yeah.
But
it's not digital. It's physical.
Disgusting. But there's a big movement going on at the moment. Have you seen the Stop Killing Games thing?
No.
So a YouTuber came up with this like petition thing to essentially, I think it was to the European Union, the US government. I don't think they'll have any luck in the US, but you know how basically all gaming is moving to like the Netflix model. Whoever studio runs it essentially has the ability to, like, if you're still playing Call of Duty 4, the original version, but you bought it via Game Pass or something, you bought it on the store,
right? And
then Activision just decides they don't want to keep supporting that server, you can never play that game again.
Oh.
So the Stop Killing Games movement is essentially whatever you fucking bought, that company has a job no matter what to keep that game going.
And for how long though?
Infinitely. The same way as if you bought it physically with a disc.
Yeah, but that's sort of always happened though. Like,
yeah,
I can't boot up like, I don't know, FIFA 11 and play online anymore because it's just
the online element is different. This is like shutting the game down altogether.
Oh, so you can't even like load it up?
Nah,
that's ridiculous. Well,
exactly.
If it's a single player game.
Yeah, exactly.
Wow.
Right? And it's just because they're like, oh, it's not profitable and it's eating into time just because even because it's a digital download, right? So if they just want to remove the digital download, they can. So the Stop Killing Games movement is essentially that. There is more details to it and stuff.
I can imagine that like they just keep getting that pop up saying you're running out of storage and you're like, they're all just getting. Let's just kill FIFA 12 here. Like, who's playing that? And then the one guy's like, hey.
Yeah, exactly. I can't remember.
But that's such a bad example. But yeah.
But no, you can be. I can't remember what I was playing. I think I was playing Gears 2.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
And I was like, Gears 2 came out in like 2014 or something. Like that is in danger zone territory of them going, I don't want to host it anymore. Like, are you fuck going to keep hosting it? I know Epic Games make a shit ton from Fortnite, so they better keep that motherfucker going. They got old heads like me reliving my childhood when I'm bored. Like, or I'm playing Skate 3 as well.
Oh mate,
because they're taking fucking forever. You just need to get an Xbox, mate. I'm telling you,
that is,
get a cheap ass Xbox
I want to get
and
one
get Game Pass
just for that.
Because Skate 3 is so fun.
Because I was looking at trying to get an Xbox 360, but is that a dumb move?
Yeah, because everything's on the new ones,
and it's backwards.
Yeah, this is what I mean. The Xbox is so much better with backwards compatibility. Like I was playing Sonic Adventure 2 from the fucking Dreamcast on Xbox the other day. Like I keep going back and playing retro games. I don't know what it is.
Yeah, but then people were like,
and
watching this, we were like, guys, just get a PC, you bloody morons.
Well, yeah, but that's the thing. Xbox and PC are slowly becoming one entity. Whoa. This is what's exciting about the new Xbox console thing. So the Xbox ROG Ally, if anyone hasn't heard about this, is the new handheld coming out at Christmas. And it's got basically the Xbox controller like handle bits, but with just like a fucking fat screen in the middle, very similar to the PlayStation Portal, but a lot beefier.
This is just strictly streaming, right?
No, this is... the games are on the thing itself. It's got built-in storage and everything. So this isn't a streaming thing. This is an actual console.
Word.
So like the Switch.
Yeah.
And this is where I think Xbox is going to go. I think if I was Xbox, I would ditch the fucking box completely, move into handheld that you can put on a dock, and just steal the Switch model. And then because they've owned all the fucking studios anyway, that the newest COD will always come out with Game Pass, and I'll have to pay 70 quid for it on PlayStation. Do you know how painful that
Theoretically, though, look at the size of the Xbox right now, right? It's like a massive chunky boy. How would you fit that into this?
Well, somehow they've already done it. Thing is, there's things like the Steam Deck exist. So like a Steam Deck is a fucking PC of a similar power to an Xbox.
Yeah.
It already exists. Like this,
anything. Take that. And they're best friends, so they say, well, how'd you make that?
Basically,
we put an Xbox logo on it.
I think the exciting thing about it is the fact that this is the first time Xbox has ever done a handheld, but it's also the first time that Steam and Xbox games sit simultaneously on like a custom bit of software. So previously, if I buy not Steam Decks, they run off their own thing, but like if I buy any of the other like handheld PC gaming things, there's quite a few of them. They're running up full blown Windows 11. Windows 11 eats so much fucking RAM, it's just so slow and shit. But you can play anything on them. Because they've made this custom software, it runs way faster. You have Steam games, Xbox games, all on the same thing. And then you might even be able to get third-party games in there. So, like if you're downloading it straight off like a website or something. So that's pretty mental. And if I would prefer that would be sick. Like if I could just take my Xbox anywhere. From what I've seen of it, because I've seen YouTubers get hands on it, it does look beefy as fuck right now. So it's in the stage where like it's going to be a hefty boy.
Yeah,
but like 2 or 3 versions of that in, it's going to be Switch size.
Yeah.
And we'll be able to take that anywhere. And I'm like, that is really cool. But like because PC and Xbox worlds are merging, that's going to be banging. That's going to be banging.
Yeah, I mean, I literally saw someone on the tube in London walking around with a Steam Deck in their hand.
I'm tempted to get a Steam Deck purely because I've still got a shit ton of games on Steam that I never really played. Yeah. And you can get them for like 200-300 quid now.
It's such a weird concept though, isn't it? Because you're like, why don't you just sit at your computer and play it? But it's just, I think personally at a stage, I've just got a PlayStation Portal recently. And I did want it when it first came out. Well, I was a bit like, am I just being sold this?
At first, it didn't, like, they made a few updates to it and made it a lot better for the time you've got it. So it's probably good to hold off.
Yeah, I did hold off, but I did want it. I was like, how cool is that? Like, you know, I can play my PlayStation 5 wherever, technically. But at first, it was a bit shaky and stuff. But I've got it. You can't play games off it specifically. You can stream them off of it, so you don't need to connect to your PlayStation, but you have to have a PlayStation membership.
Yeah.
So you can play their games. But, I mean, I've been playing UFC on it. I've been playing... what else is there? Football Manager, Jurassic Park Evolution.
Do you find yourself playing more than you thought you would?
Yes.
Yeah, that's the thing. It's unlocked new horizons, right? Which is why I'm excited about it. Because sometimes for some reason right now, I've got my PlayStation in my office and I've got my Xbox in my front room.
Yeah.
And sometimes I'm like, fuck, I want to play Helldivers. But I'm sat on the sofa. Will I get up? No. But if I just went...
Yeah, and we're not at that stage yet, but people that have kids and stuff, and say your Xbox is in the front room or whatever with PlayStation, for this example, And they're like, I want to watch Teletubbies. I don't know, Teletubbies is still on, but
It fucking should be.
yeah, damn right.
I'm gonna get my old head back on it. These fucking Coco Melons and Monchichis. Where's my Teletubbies, man? Where's my OG brain rot?
But yeah, they're like, I want to watch that. You could be like, go for it. I'm gonna sit here in the back and I'm just gonna play my games.
Yeah.
Seamlessly. Like,
Yeah.
it's crazy. It honestly, I was in a hotel up north, and we're from deep south, and I just connected to my PlayStation at home and I was playing online. But you shouldn't do online, but the connection was so good. I was like, oh my goodness, like this is mental.
Yeah, and that's the thing. The only thing that held me back from ever getting a PlayStation Portal was the fact that everything has to be streamed, and it will depend on your internet connection. Like you can just play it offline. Yeah. And there'd be most scenarios where I'd want to play it. Like for instance, I'd have to go to London a lot on the train. Yeah. You're fucked. There's no way train Wi-Fi's going to be able to keep up. It's just I want an offline bad boy because for some reason I just keep playing a lot of offline stuff. I've replayed like all of Crash 1, 2, and 3 recently. Recently got I've had to get like a PS2 emulator on the PC. Nice. But just to replay like Spyro and like other Crashes that you can't get on the Xbox store because even some of them are pretty shit. Shadow the Hedgehog as well. Whenever I get a chance, like it's just random shit I used to play like ages ago.
Hit and Run or something crazy.
That's in there as well. So I think the whole game anywhere thing will become more and more normal. I think the Switch, to give a lot of credit to it, that has led the way on that. Started and they keep putting out bangers. Like the thing that's everyone's angry at Nintendo because they put the prices up so much. The Switch 2 is way more expensive than before, and games are now the same price as PlayStation games, which Nintendo games never really have been before. They've been like your 30s, 40s.
It's because they're like run down versions, aren't they? They're like PS4 versions of the PS5
they've got like
games
720p like screens and shit, and it's just like, why would
Is that still the case though?
I think they've upgraded to 1080p, but we're not. They're not 4K. They're still like the Nintendo style. Like they're never going to need 4K like.
But you can't
graphics.
Even on the PlayStation Portal, it's not 4K. It's a 1080 LCD screen. But
which is another thing that's decided about the ROG Ally.
Exactly.
It's going to have like 4K AMOLED. It's going to be fucking crazy.
That is mental. I mean, like honestly, if the PlayStation Portal had, you could play games off it exactly the same because of the controller built in. I reckon they will do it.
That's why I like the reason I haven't got the Steam Deck is it's completely flat. It's like the Switch. Yeah, I found the Switch hard to. I didn't fit with it.
It's just not ergonomic, is it? It's just
it's not. But like the PlayStation Portal looks like comfy.
Honestly, at first I was like, how? Like you play with a controller like this, right? In your hand. I was like, how am I going to play like this? It's going to feel weird. Does it just work? You just don't even notice.
Yeah, because I feel like I noticed a lot with the Switch.
Yeah, you don't even like. You're just so engulfed into the center screen that this just feels like you're doing that anyway. Yeah. Like the only thing that kind of is a bit awkward is when you're like laying in bed and you're like, no, even that. Like, I mean,
you just adjust.
You just move. You could. It's Portal in the name. But honestly, if the Xbox brings that in,
and we'll see. But like from the
but there'll be gamers. Do you know, it's going to be a mix of like when we'd go out and play in the park, but there'll be people going out. But playing in the park.
Well, to be fair, like that used to happen. Like you think about Game Boy's DS.
Yeah,
like,
true.
That shit has always happened. Yeah. I think it's just like the thought of gaming something that isn't just like some kind of 2D scroller. Or like Mario Kart. But like
Fruit just Ninja or
in a public park. Hey, what are you playing? Oh, God of War Premium Edition. I'm like, what the fuck is that? Yeah. I'm in a fucking TDM right now. Stop bothering me. I'm playing COD. It's just like,
I'm in a ranked game for like...
It's playing Search and Destroy for a fucking COD tournament in the middle of a public park.
With your boys, Oh, man, that's the future.
But you know what? That, I reckon...
That would bring people back to...
This is what I mean. It might bring in a new era of couch co-op gaming. Yeah. Because this is what's pissed me off about it. We move so much into thingy, like the days of getting a physical disc... Bring it over to. I remember when we used to go over Mum at Neil's house. We used to play all the Gears, but we used to do it side by side co-op.
Yeah.
But now a new gen can do that with both of their things sat by side, and they can still play the same games. Yeah. So I'm like, yes, anything to push that forward. I'm not going to be an old head about that. That makes sense.
Yeah, that is.
Because LAN parties could come back, but just in a different way. Like if we all had the Xbox thing or the PlayStation Portal, but we're all sat there playing some mad new game.
Yeah, we're in party chat in the same room, but we're playing.
And this is what I want us to switch to PC or Xbox eventually because of all of like the mad, like cheaper co-op games they've got. There's this one called Peak, where people are like they're like little cartoon characters, but you're all climbing up this massive ass like mountain thing.
Yeah.
But you could fall at any minute. But you're all dressed as like fucking like Boy Scouts for some reason. You've all got like circular heads. Right. But like you have to like use the triggers to like climb up the different things. Just the amount of people just falling or like it looks.
Reminds me a bit of like Gang Beasts. Remember that?
It is. Imagine Gang Beasts, but you're all just trying to get to the peak of somewhere, and you have to like work together to get there. Because someone can fall and die, but they come back.
But you're like a team or something.
And but I think
like a race.
No, you're a team. You just got to get somewhere. I think.
Yeah,
but it's the amount of people. I've seen so many funny clips. All of the horror games you could do jointly. We never got to do like Phasmophobia because we're just like stuck on PlayStation. PlayStation feels like quite an isolating experience now. And
I can't remember the last time.
But I reckon they'll need to double down on that. If I was them, double down on these incredible gaming experiences where you need this top-notch console to do it.
Yeah.
Because I'm still going to buy, like, if another Spider-Man comes out or another God of War comes out, I'm going to buy that.
Yeah.
There's no way I'm not going to get that.
Yeah. But just imagine, right, next year, like, you're sitting on a beach or something with your Xbox. What is it called again?
ROG Ally and Ally X.
That's a bit
they
of a
won't.
mouthful.
They're terrible at naming things.
Yeah, they are. They're
but this is because it's a joint thing. So there's already an Asus ROG Ally. But this is now the Xbox ROG Ally. So I think this is the fact because it's their first combo collab, Because instead of building one from scratch, they went, fuck it, let's just go to someone who's already built a good one. Which is, again, an Xbox Play these days. Yeah,
just stick an Xbox logo on it. They're like, yeah, sure.
Exactly. But they don't do that lightly. Like, otherwise there'd be a bunch of it. They did it with a VR headset the other day. You know, the Meta Quest ones? Yeah. There's now a full Xbox version. And I think, I have no idea if you can play... It must be like streaming Game Pass.
Yeah.
But you can stream Game Pass with like a super massive cinema screen.
That makes sense as well. Because PlayStation are just sick, trying to sell their own version for ages.
Yeah. And I almost got PSVR, but then they just didn't put out enough good stuff for it.
Not enough games. And
but I think that's the alternative, right? Because I don't think they put out any exclusive experiences for it. They just branded a Quest up, but it just allowed you to play all of your Xbox games fucking anywhere on this massive virtual cinema. Alongside having the normal Quest capabilities.
We'll get two versions of exactly what I was about to say. Imagine you've got the handheld Xbox thing, you're sitting on a beach and you're playing GTA 6 in full motion. Do you know what I mean? Just enjoy in GTA 6 all it is.
Yeah.
In Miami. Do you know what I mean?
Yo, with the pass-through, so you see the beach and the water there and you're like...
Yeah. And you're like murdering everyone at the beach. Or... Theoretically, you've got your Meta VR thing on, and you've just stretched it out, so literally you're looking on the horizon, and you've got GTA 6, a massive screen above the water. Just
this is such a dystopian conversation.
You're getting a tan, and you're just sitting there like playing.
Everything but your fucking eyeballs are getting a tan. Mate, that's so fucking... But, like, after all, there's a bunch of people screaming at us going, you should just be at the beach enjoying nature. Mate, fuck that, bro. Yeah, I'm trying to get plugged into the Matrix, homie. Give me the steak, put me back in, bro. Power me down, bro.
Ready Player One is coming, baby.
I think it is, mate. It is. I just think it's coming in a way we didn't expect. Like, we all thought it was going to be straight VR. I think that the whole play is going to be mixed reality for a while until something gets so good that like our brains cannot tell the difference, and I think that's still a while off.
But the time we bloody get there, our bodies won't be able to handle the.
Lucky you don't have to move; they can plug you in.
I don't know.
Sit in your chair and be like, "We'll make you 20 years young again."
Yeah, literally. You're basically just playing Roy from Rick and Morty. Have you seen that? Where they go to there's a whole game in a random arcade fun place.
Yeah.
And basically the game is you just get plugged in, you live your whole life as Roy and see how far you can get and what jobs you do. And then when you get unplugged, you're like, you don't even know about it.
That's so fucked up.
Yeah.
So, but
you'll be living Roy soon.
That's fucking scary, to be fair. I hate games where I like have to do normal life chores. Like, do you think I'd be playing fucking games if I wanted to do basic chores?
What, you never played like a simulator game where you're like...
I can't fucking stand it.
Oh, mate, sometimes we just like...
You playing like Power Wash Simulator? Like.
Mate, I haven't played that one, but like I get it, right? It's just the...
To be fair, comfy games are a thing. Like my version of comfy games is playing like a retro platformer. So like I've just been, when I want to turn my brain off but I still want to be like engaged, I'll play like Crash or Spyro or something. But a lot of people's version of that is like Stardew Valley or like the simulator games.
Like House Flipper, mate. Oh, that got me. You just like painting a wall. And I'm like, why am I painting a wall? But it looks good.
And that could be good practice doing that shit in real life.
To be honest, it gives you probably a little bit of like, it doesn't
dry run.
Painting
Like step by, well, that's that's a playbook. So.
When you're unplugging like a radiator, you do a couple screws, and I don't think it's the right ones and stuff.
YouTube helped me out with that, mate. The exact style.
But like, yeah, I've played like Thief Simulator. That was quite fun actually. So
Thief Simulator.
You got to try and like break into houses.
Well, this is all your very useful skills.
There's like Police Officer Simulator. I'm giving people tickets for no reason. Stunning people like,
this guy's a cop.
Yeah, honestly, like,
do you reckon they'll use that to like train people in the future?
Maybe, but there's so many, right? There's the one's coming soon. It's Titanic Simulator, and I'm actually kind of gassed for that because I'm like, the idea of basically is like you've got to try and survive the Titanic sinking, but you know what's coming next.
Everyone's gone. Oh, I would definitely survive that. There's no way. There's a bit of wood there. Like,
yeah.
This is your time to prove it.
You know what's coming next, though, don't you? After that,
9/11 Simulator, baby.
Yeah. Definitely, you're just getting put into random locations each time. But there's one. What was one I was playing? It's gone now. I had it, but it's gone. Yeah, there's so many simulator games that just like.
Yeah, I'm sure 9/11 Simulator is probably on Steam somewhere, but just not in VR.
But probably not made officially. It's probably just like some guy.
Probably just like 11/9 Simulator. Reverse the numbers.
But that Titanic one's coming to PlayStation.
That's so fucking crazy.
Do you know what I mean? It's literally like there's so many crazy stuff on there.
But to be fair, that's a good little segue into we need to do our like top 5 game franchises of all time. Yeah. Now this depends on how we're like looking at franchises as a concept. Is it just how big they are, how impactful they are, or is it personal impact, or are you doing like a mix of the three, or are you looking at it from a very clinical point of view?
I think the mix of the three, because personally, I don't know, it could be. When you do it personally, it can be literally so broad. It could be like, you know, I'm literally thinking the most abstract. Yeah. House Flipper series is the best because I literally know how to flip a house. Like, I don't know, something like life skills or something. But like, you know, maybe, you know, what brings in the most money. I mean, because gaming is the biggest media
form of entertainment in the world.
Yeah, gross-wise. So... which a lot of older heads at the minute can't even fathom. But like GTA 6
I suppose
is
we're the old heads in gaming now. Well, we lived through the time when gaming wasn't taken seriously.
I'm on about the people that don't. Yeah, the people that didn't take gaming seriously. Like, what the hell are you doing?
Yeah.
Like, yeah, Mario was fun, but
yeah, I think a lot of people still think gaming is just like Mario Tetris. Yeah. Imagine being that old. I wonder what our thing will be.
But we played Mario Tetris. Yeah. Let's not joke around here. Like,
yeah, we did.
That stuff gets reformatted like all the time.
Yeah, they'll criticize you doing that and then go and play Candy Crush on their phone probably.
Yeah. Getting cooked.
Shouts out to them. But yeah, I think let's just do our personal top 5 then.
You reckon? I don't know.
Well, personal top 5 that we think are the most impactful. Like,
right.
Because immediate off rip.
Yeah. Okay.
The Halo franchise.
Yeah.
Immediately.
Okay.
For me.
See, I didn't play it that much.
Well, yeah, because I swear you were on PlayStation, right? But like,
I was, yeah.
It's from a thing is Halo did so many firsts we take for granted now. So like, good online start with Halo 2, right? Theater mode started in Halo.
Yeah, that's true.
That was mental. Yeah. Forge or just creative mode in general for most games, apart from Minecraft, it was Halo. So it brought so much to the mainstream and basically mainstream competitive like shooters. There were Halo tournaments before there were Call of Duty tournaments.
Yeah.
So it did so many things first. It laid the groundwork for so much. Yeah, and it just also the character and storytelling. There's a lot of extremely soul storytelling in Halo that like goes forward. But I've been watching a lot of them gaming retrospective videos. Gears of War as well. I did not realize how many things it did first. So Gears of War had insane like graphic development for the time. Yeah. Like the Gears of War franchise itself was the only reason Xbox is as powerful as it was. Because they were developing Gears with the stats that they knew were going to be with Xbox. And then they said to Xbox, this has not got enough RAM. You need to fucking level that shit up. And they did it for Gears, which is why Xbox was able to do things it was, which was fucking crazy. Yeah. So, but also it was the first game to take itself completely seriously as a serious story. Or one of the first shooters that did that. Because before gaming had this, like, you know, when everything had this kind of like gamey veneer over it.
Yeah, so just like get to the next level.
Yeah, it was like level up. But Gears was the first thing that was like a proper serious story, and it all started with that. Like, do you remember the Mad World trailer where it was like this super like dark, scary Mad World? Like, that was game breaking. You had people just watching that like they thought it was a fucking movie. Like, so narrative and things it did to push things like Halo and Gears are in there for me immediately as like a 2 lock-ins because of how many things they did for gaming in general.
Are we going to like try and combine our 5 here, or are we? It's 5.
Oh no, 5 each.
Okay, I was going to say yeah, like
because I'm not really decided on what my next ones are, but and we've only got 3 minutes left, so we got like speed run.
Well, 3 minutes left of what?
Of this show.
Oh right, jeez, okay, all right, yeah.
Speed run.
For me, I guess FIFA obviously was massive since I've been a kid.
Yeah.
The Grand Theft Auto series was.
Oh, shit,
I mean, I was playing that when I was like 6.
Yeah.
I don't know if I should have been, but I was, and I don't really think I'm that messed
You
up.
killed
from
3 hookers today. It didn't
Yeah.
affect you at all.
Yeah, a couple of drive-bys, but it's fine. Call of Duty is obviously in there because it's just iconic. But like, I reckon you could separate as well. Like the whole zombies thing is like its own entity. And
Yeah. Again, I watched like an hour retrospective on zombies the other day.
It's mental.
So good.
But I would say that's as a whole Call of Duty. Yeah, I guess.
Is that 4?
No, that's
FIFA,
3 for me.
GTA, Call of Duty.
Yeah.
3.
I'm very big on the sports like aspect of games.
NBA 2K's got to get. We'll do
Yeah,
a 2K
I
as
could
a
throw it in
general
there.
concept, I guess.
I could throw it in there, but it's just like the games I've played a lot. I guess you could put Assassin's Creed in there as well.
Yeah.
But the only thing is, it
Because it's
broke
let me
me.
down so much lately that I'm not sure if I can put it in the pantheon anymore.
Do you know what? It broke me. I had a quick story about Assassin's Creed. I went to play. I was playing the first one. I got pretty far.
Yeah.
And I was like, I'm going to play all these games. I'm going to get right into it.
Yeah.
I got to one of the missions. The dude I was supposed to meet wasn't there. Like, my game was glitched.
Oh, shit.
Like, he wasn't there. And I couldn't do
and you
anything.
could just restart a checkpoint.
No, done everything. Restarted at
Assassin's
checkpoint.
Creed
Restarted the
1?
game. Yeah.
That makes sense.
On disc. And the guy was not there. So I couldn't move any further in the story. I was just stuck.
Your access denied for the whole
Yeah.
thing.
And I was like, okay. So then I never really played him after that. I've been here, been there, but like never consistently.
Oh, mate, well, that's that. If you ever get a chance, because I think they've remastered them, they should be on, again, they're on Game Pass. Skip to Assassin's Creed 2.
Everyone said that, but then I'm like, well, what?
I mean, I loved Assassin's Creed so much that at one point my room was the Hall of Assassins, and I had each one from Altair, Ezio, who's 3, Connor, and then Edward Kenway, my fucking goat, bro.
Is he the pirate?
You should just skip to 4. I'm telling you, bro. The amount of times I've played Assassin's Creed 4,
Yeah.
it's it's somehow the best pirate game to ever exist,
Yeah.
which is fucking mad.
Yeah.
Like, how is that the only good one?
Yeah,
and
it's
even
mental.
they tried to make it just a pirate game, they completely fucking failed. Did you hear about Skull and Bones? How bad it went.
No, but I did see it.
Apparently, it was the first quadruple A game. How much money and time and infrastructure they spent on it, and fucking no one played it because they took all the good bits out. And so in Assassin's Creed 4, you can fight another ship, get it weak, swing on board, fuck everyone up. They took the swinging on board stuff away, and they just cutscened it. I was like, are you retarded? Are you stupid? Like, why would you do that?
Yeah.
That's
I want to play that
That's
part.
the best bit.
I feel like I've just given you one there. Surely, like that's got to be a part of
Assassin's
yours.
Creed has to be in my pack.
And I was going to say you're right into Skyrim as well, right? So maybe that's probably in there.
I've fallen back off of Skyrim now. Mainly there's just time reasons. I just need to jump back into it.
I feel like when a game's too elaborate, I just can't.
Thing is, I
have
think
to
the
do it as a
roleplay
kid.
element for Skyrim was quite important for me, but I got knocked out of my rhythm, so I can't remember what I was doing at the time. So now I've loaded back in, I'm going,
Yeah, who am I? What's my name?
why am I doing this? So that's definitely in there.
Yeah.
But so what? That's how many you've got? FIFA.
I got FIFA, I got GTA, I got Call of Duty. I'm going to go Red Dead Redemption as well as a
Holy
separate
shit,
entity
yeah.
because it was insanely good. The second
Yeah,
one, probably
yeah.
the best game I've ever played in my life. So, and I loved the first one when I was a kid.
Yeah.
And then, I'm going to throw 2K NBA in there because I'm running out of ideas here and time. So,
and then mine would be Halo, Gears, Assassin's Creed, Call of Duty will be in there for me, especially Modern Warfare. That's the first COD 4 was fucking life changing, and then it's really hard because I know I'm going to pick something, but like, oh my god, this thing.
do you know what?
Because Red Dead is up. You know what? GTA. because there's a lot of hours put in a GTA.
I want to take 2K out actually.
Yeah.
And I would put Fortnite for just how good it was when it first came out.
Yeah. See, I never was a fan of the battle royale because I'm just so bad at shooters. I couldn't. The battle royale element, it kind of isolated me as a bad player because it completely exposes you. The one I only ever played team deathmatch, so lives were never an issue for me.
Yeah. Oh mate, 20-year-old me coming home. This is an adult version of a person going, I can't wait to jump on Fortnite. I'm gonna get home from work. Like, it got me and several other friends. So yeah. It just
there was an era for sure.
Oh man, it was like a good 3 years. Like,
it's probably the last
time.
era for a lot of people as well. Like gaming, like once you get back. And
I think Warzone after that a little bit, but then after that was donezo.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, good list.
Good stuff. I'm sure we'll dive into it more in another episode because there's more to discuss. Because also we're then going to talk about the franchise element and stuff like that.
Yeah, exactly.
But if you like this, please like, subscribe, follow, all that lovely stuff. Hit a like. Hopefully we'll try and put some clips out of this. I'll try and be better uploading them. But for now, ladies and gents, we'll see you soon.
Peace.
Peace.
Yo.